I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a...
At first glance, it should have been a moment of pure joy. Xiao Zhan, one of the brightest stars in Chinese entertainment, made a surprise appearance on a popular reality show. No promos, no teasers, just an unexpected drop-in from a beloved figure who had been out of the public eye for some time. News of his presence spread like wildfire. Social media platforms lit up. Hashtags, clips, and thrilled reactions flooded Weibo, TikTok, and Twitter. For his loyal fans, it felt like an unexpected gift. Seeing Xiao Zhan laugh, interact warmly with fellow cast members, and exude the familiar charm he's known for, it was like a breath of fresh air. His presence brought light to the screen, and the joy among fans was palpable. But beneath the cheers and celebration, a shadow of unease slowly emerged. What started as admiration for his return soon turned into a wave of worry that rippled through the fandom. It began with a small detail, easy to miss in the midst of excitement, but impossible to ignore for devoted fans who know every nuance of his appearance. That detail? His hair. As photos and high-definition clips circulated online, fans zoomed in and examined them closely. Under the studio lights, the top of Xiao Zhan's head, particularly the crown, appeared noticeably thinner. His parting line looked wider, and the spacing between hair strands was visibly clear from multiple angles. This wasn't a camera trick. It wasn't the result of styling or poor lighting. It was real. Concern began to rise. For years, Xiao Zhan had been admired not only for his talent and charisma, but also for his thick, elegantly styled hair. It was part of his signature look, a symbol of youth, vitality, and star appeal. So to see this stark contrast was startling. In the days that followed, fan discussions shifted from admiration to analysis. Many hoped it was just a fluke, perhaps bad lighting or a rushed hairdo. But as more photos surfaced from different angles, the evidence mounted. This wasn't a one-time mishap. It was a pattern, a visible, ongoing change. Hair specialists online chimed in, suggesting the thinning could stem from a combination of physical stress and emotional strain. Some speculated that Xiao Zhan may have used temporary hair fibers or thickening products during other appearances, which would explain why the thinning looked more obvious here. Anyone who's followed Xiao Zhan's career knows how deeply he immerses himself in his roles. His dedication, especially in period dramas, is legendary. But what audiences rarely see is the physical toll behind the scenes. Historical roles demand not only emotional intensity, but also hours of styling, tight wig applications, and layered costumes, all under harsh conditions. To achieve the look of ancient nobility, actors endure long sessions with their real hair pulled tightly beneath wig caps, often for 12 to 16 hours a day, in sweltering heat or dusty environments. Imagine this: multiple layers of heavy clothing, thick stage makeup, and intense lighting day after day. It's not just exhausting, it's damaging. Over time, this constant strain can lead to scalp issues and eventually traction alopecia, a medical condition caused by prolonged tension on the hair, often resulting in permanent hair loss. But Xiao Zhan isn't just battling physical demands. His career, despite its glamour, has been marked by turbulence. He has weathered intense public scrutiny, online harassment, and even large-scale boycotts, most notoriously the 227 incident. That episode, which spiraled into widespread online attacks, temporarily damaged his public image and reportedly affected his mental health deeply. Experts in mental wellness explain that chronic emotional stress can trigger a condition known as telogen effluvium, in which hair follicles prematurely enter a resting phase, causing significant shedding. Symptoms typically emerge several months after the stress event, making the connection harder to notice, but very real. For someone like Xiao Zhan, whose every move is scrutinized, the pressure to remain flawless is relentless. And the heaviest burdens are often the ones carried in silence. In an industry that idolizes perfection, admitting vulnerability, especially when it affects appearance, can feel impossible. What's most striking is not just the hair loss, but how his fans responded. Instead of mocking or nitpicking, the fandom rose in support. Hashtags like #ProtectXiaoZhan and #XiaoZhanHealth began trending, filled with heartfelt messages. Your health matters more than your looks. We want you to be happy, not just handsome. Fan groups started sharing hair care tips and mental health resources, hoping he, or at least his management, would see and take action. Others began calling out his agency, urging them to prioritize his well-being over public appearances. What emerged wasn't shallow obsession. It was genuine care, the kind that goes beyond admiration to emotional solidarity. This wasn't just fandom. It was a community trying to protect someone they love. This incident opens the door to a larger, often ignored discussion: the inhumane standards of celebrity culture, especially in East Asian entertainment industries. In countries like China, South Korea, and Japan, idols are expected to maintain flawless images, physically perfect, morally unblemished, and endlessly energetic. There's little room for exhaustion, aging, or natural change. Xiao Zhan, despite his immense popularity, is no exception. But what happens when real life intrudes on the ideal? When stress, time, and humanity become visible? All too often, the response is criticism, or worse, silence. This wasn't just a fun cameo on a show. It became a moment of truth. Xiao Zhan's thinning hair isn't just an aesthetic observation, it's a symbol. A silent cry that even the most dazzling stars carry heavy burdens. That behind the fame lies fatigue, stress, and very real human struggles. This is not a scandal. It should never be treated as one. It is a signal, clear, undeniable, and human. It reminds us that public figures are not invincible. They are not flawless. They bleed. They tire. And sometimes they fall silent under the weight of perfection. And maybe, just maybe, Xiao Zhan, behind that bright smile, was trying to say, I'm tired. I'm trying. Please understand. This time, his fans heard him with open hearts.